Ellen McCauley at Pray It Up. We're talking about being grateful. And so many people are so negative that they don't really even know how to be grateful. And it's funny, sometimes you think your life is so bad, and that's what I love the most about It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey was thinking of killing himself because, Uncle Billy lost the money and he's going to be ruined, he's going to jump off the bridge, but then he saves Clarence. He sees what the world would be like without him, and when he comes back, he still has all the same problems. He thinks he's going to get arrested. He thinks he's going to go to jail, but it's the way he's looking at them now. He's looking at them through a lens of gratitude. He's got Mary. He's got Zuzu's petals. He's got everything he had before. The same problems, but it's the lens. And we need to train our lens because there's a lot of bad stuff in the world, in our lives. People will let us down and break our hearts. And if we don't think that Jesus is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, we're in for a long fall if we rely only on people. And one of the things we can do is sweet the small stuff. And what that means is not put whipped cream on everything we eat. What it means is really think about things. Like I had cataract surgery. I can read like the teeniest print in the world. I don't need glasses. Wow, that's incredible. On a Monday morning when you're thinking you don't want to go to work, think of job security. Think how you can pay the bills because you're getting a paycheck. This morning when I got up and went to the gym for 2 hours, did I want to go? Did I jump out of bed and go, woo, woo, I get to go to the gym? But how grateful am I that I can move, that I'm in that silver sneakers classes and I'm moving with the best of them, that my balance is better every week. Say thank you as much as possible. I mean, I'm substitute teaching in school, and I'm teaching these kids some basic things. Like, thank you, you're welcome. They look at me like, God bless you when you sneeze. I mean, these are some basics that you think everyone is trained to do. No, not everyone is trained to say thank you. Now, you don't want to be snarky, and let's say you open the door for a teenager and they walk through and you go, you're welcome. You don't want to be snarky about it, but it is good for you to say thank you or have a nice day, good to see you. Also, it says here, keep a daily gratitude journal. Many people have trouble with that, but I say it only takes a few minutes to review your day. And I'm grateful that some lady at the gym was gone for a year and she moved back and she says, oh my gosh, you've lost weight. And since the last time I've seen her, I've lost 25 pounds. And she's like, wow. And I was grateful that she noticed. I'm grateful, and not just, so many people robotically say, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my faith. I'm grateful for my home. I'm going to ask you what you're grateful for right now. I'm grateful I have food. I'm grateful I can pay the bills. Really think about it. Really engage. Oh my gosh. I got a car. I can drive. I don't have a horse and buggy. Really think about what you're grateful for. And not in a robotic manner, but in a real thing. How about this? You have a lump and you're waiting for the doctor to call you. And the doctor calls and says, I've got some bad news, I want you to come in for it, but I got to tell you right away, you've got stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. What's going on? I'm so sorry, they gave me the wrong test results. You're fine. I'm so sorry. How do you feel when you've been told you've got stage 4 cancer versus you don't? Every day that we're not going to chemotherapy, we don't have the answer. We got to be grateful for that. Every day that we're not in a nursing home, that we can walk, that we're not in a wheelchair, we got to be grateful for that. Every day we're not in a cast to have a broken bone. The little things mean so much. And when you're kind to others, if you write a thank you note and actually mail it, if you write a Post-it note. Jean and I exchange Post-it notes every week. I do the packet, I hand it to her, and I say, I'm so grateful for you. You mean the world to me. I love you. You're the best. And then she turns it around and writes back when she gives it to me. Can you believe how this session's going? Thank God for that the Lord loves us and I love you, etc. We do that out of mutual respect, out of kindness. I never take for granted her help. I never take for granted that she is there for this group every week, week in and week out. And she doesn't take me for granted either. We're grateful to each other and we let each other know. Handwrite a letter. Oh, lost art, lost art, lost art. Keep a little reminder. And in your pocket, if you have like a little miraculous medal, or I gave one person something to keep in their pocket, and when they were struggling a teeny bit, and she said to me multiple times, you have no idea how helpful that's been. I feel it in there. I feel the help. And today I brought this crucifix that you put in your hand. I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. It's called a hand crucifix. You just put your fingers in it and you hold it in the palm of your hand, and you just feel it right here, and it's got the Sacred Heart flames in the middle. And I know how Bob has struggled, and I know that he's working really hard, and I'm going to give this to him.
Thank you, Marianne.
So we all should have something like that to show gratitude, to show our help from God, no matter what it is. If you don't have something, you tell me, baby, I'll get you something. Okay, and I'm serious, okay? See the light even on the darkest of days. I don't tell you guys all my problems. People say, how are you? I say, fantastic. Do you want me to stand up here every day and go, well, this happened and that happened. I got a lot of problems, everybody. No one wants to hear it. I mean, if I had a big problem, I'd tell you. Maybe, I doubt it. But anyway, even on the darkest of days, we need to go forward and find some light. Find the silver lining. And also, put the shoe on the other foot. I am working with special needs kids at these schools. And the teachers' aides and some of the people come in, they go, you're so good with these kids. You're so patient with these kids. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be kind? Why wouldn't I be loving? These are angels unaware. These are special people. And I was blessed to have a special needs sister. So I know. Why wouldn't I be patient? Why wouldn't I be kind and loving? And pay it forward. They say pay for a stranger's coffee, but so many of those teachers at Seymour buy all their school supplies with their own money. So I said to a couple of them, give me a list of what you want. I run a prayer group, and maybe these people will want to do something at Christmas or something, or help the military, etc. Give blood if you can. There's book buddies in the Syracuse City School District where you can go and read a kid a book for an hour. I see it with this kid in 6th grade who speaks Spanish, and we were reading a book together. We had so much fun. I tried to bring the book alive for him. I'm telling you, I could have done it all day. I loved him. His name was Sebastian. I loved him. Also celebrate you. If you have stretch marks, own it. If you have lines and wrinkles, own it. I got to tell you a story. I got to take my sweater off to do it. Okay. I'm at school. I'm in 1st grade, and I got kids around the table. And I'm telling a story, and I did this. Oh. The next thing you know, this little boy goes, what's this? And I said, well, that's my jiggly. And he goes, your jiggly? And he goes, what's it for? I go, it's for fun, look. And he goes, that is fun. And then he says, does my mom have a jiggly? I said, if she doesn't now, she might someday. So anyway, I thought it was hysterical. I laughed. It was very hot. I took my sweater off because it was so hot that day, and he saw my jiggly. So was I embarrassed? And I said, don't touch that. How dare you bring it up? A kid is a kid. He sees something he never saw before. He wants to know. When I saw his little hand go, you know. So anyway, my whole point is to own your jiggly. And what my jiggly means to me is that I weighed 371 pounds and I've lost 170 pounds and took it off. So if I got some jiggly, so be it. Wake up and smell the coffee, okay? Now I could go on and on. You need to choose your gratitude. You need to count your blessings. You need to stop focusing on what you don't have. I don't have $1 million, womp, womp, womp. But what about that kid in One Direction who, he's gone now. Yeah. 31 years old, he was a millionaire. You know, we might not be millionaires, but we're alive, okay? Also, open your eyes to those with less. It's easy to be grateful when things are going well. It can be more difficult during the trials of life, death, disease, rejection, failure. The truth is that no one is exempt from the trials of life, but good can always be found in even the worst of times. And embracing gratitude during those trials may be the one thing that gets you through. In daily life, we must see that it is not happiness that makes us grateful, but gratefulness that makes us happy. And that gratefulness always leads to a satisfied, simple life. Stopping right there, Bobby.